making this cybercore slash dark coquette set. For the nail tips, I'm going to be using these long almond tips from Amazon. With these nail tips, they actually have a matte backing, so you won't have to etch them before you put them on your nails. And honestly, you guys, I also use these tips as stiletto tips. I just make them a little more sharp towards the end. I've already went ahead and prepped the tips by filing and buffing, and now I'm going to go in with my favorite nude. This is B071 by Beetles. And as always, everything that I use will be linked in the description box below. After one layer, it still looks a little bit sheer, so I'm going to go ahead and add another layer. I actually got my inspo from this set I saw on Instagram, but instead of pink, I went with black, white, and gray just to match the rest of my collection. After curing that second layer, I'm going to go in with some isopropanol, and guys, I finally got lint-free wipes, and I'm just going to be wiping the sticky residue that's on top of the nails. I always do this step before I work on any French tips or chrome designs so I can get a cleaner look. Now that the sticky residue is off, I'm going to go in with my nail buffer block and just buff everything. Be sure to dust off the nails with a big fluffy brush to remove any excess dust. If you guys watched my previous video, I'm using the same exact gels except for I'm including white. This light gray is from a new brand that I'm trying out. It is Ozeal, and then the other two, the black and the white, are both from Beetles. To start off, I'm going to be painting the pointer and the ring fingers in white for the French tip. And for this design, I'm going to be going in with less of an almond smile line and more of a y2k looking French tip. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know for all of my French tips, I just freehand it. And I've been doing it for a while now, like over 3 years of practice, so I'm just pretty much used to it. But when I was starting out, I was really bad at Frenchies, guys. Especially for square tips and almond tips, I was like really bad. But like for coffin tips, it was so easy for me to do a French tip. I don't know what it was, but in my head, it was so much easier. By the way, you guys, leave it down in the comments below. What is your favorite nail shape and length? I think my favorite is like an XL square, because I love me a nice complicated design with Frenchies on an XL, double XL square set. But you know what else is really cute? I've been really getting into like these long almond sets or like stiletto sets because I feel like they make your nails and your hands look long and feminine. I don't know what it is, but it looks feminine. I don't know how to explain it. Also, what is your guys' favorite design? Because mine is a French tip, obviously. I mean, if you've been watching me for this long, like the past 2 years, you guys know all of my designs have some sort of French tip in it. But like, look, it's so cute, it's classy, it's a great base for any design. And now I'm going to go in with my light gray gel, and I'm going to be drawing on some stars with a tiny thin brush. So how are you guys doing? Leave it down in the comments below. As for me, I just got back from work and I'm thinking about making some gyros, like the gyro meat from scratch and everything. And then since my boyfriend isn't coming home until later, I'm also thinking of playing Fortnite with my little sister. I'm not a big gamer, but I love playing video games when I have the time to. And I feel like when I have free time, I just don't look at it as like a priority. I just get through like doing nails, YouTube, and all that stuff that I really don't make time for video games. But when I was younger, I used to play a lot of games, and I really loved playing like Final Fantasy and all these like battle royale games. But yeah, since I'm on break, I'm gonna be dedicating more time to doing more fun things and actually relaxing. I don't know, maybe I'll start streaming. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, back to the nails. I was going back and forth on whether or not I should keep both of the stars the same color, whether it was both gray or both black, but I showed my boyfriend and he was like, this looked cute, so I kept it. And now I'm going in with my 4D gel. This is a clear gel and I'm going to be making the bows. I know I'm not supposed to touch this with my hands and you guys should not touch this with your hands, but I didn't have any gloves, and when I do use gloves they tend to stick, but I heard that if you were to like dip your gloves into like alcohol or something, then the 4D gel glue, whatever it is, won't stick to your gloves. But basically you want to roll it out this thin. I'm going to start by making the 2 loops. I'm sorry I'm a little off camera here, but it's kind of uncomfortable to stay in frame and be able to do this type of design, especially when I'm trying to make something so intricate as this. But basically you want to start by making 1 loop and then don't cure it yet, and then make the other loop. And I'm just using this little tweezer just to help me make the shape. And this is what it should look like after I make both loops. Then I'm going to cure it, and then I'm going to go ahead and start making the ribbons. To do so, I'm going to go ahead and take a similar log shape as earlier to make the loops and just coil it around to make that wavy form. Now that the entire shape of the bow is done, I'm going to go ahead and take a nail buffing block and just file off the surface just so that we can isolate the chrome. And then I'm going to go in with some black gel and paint over the ribbon. After you're done outlining the bow, you're going to go ahead and cure that, and then take a silver chrome. I'm using this Daiso silver chrome, and just go over the black details. So this is why it's really important to make sure you have a buffed surface before you start painting on your black gel, because if you had any solid clear gel stuck onto the nail after curing, the chrome is actually going to go ahead and stick onto that because it has a tacky layer. And now we're going to go ahead and start making our corseted pinky nail. I'm going to be using the same black gel, and it's only because we're going to be going over it with chrome again. Only because it's cyberchrome, that's literally the whole theme. So for this corset nail, I like to freehand my design. I'm going to make sure you have at least 2 sections or 2 openings. For this nail, I'm going to do 3 since it's a longer nail. So your most top portion or section should be the tiniest, and then the middle one could be like the medium sized, and the base of the nail is just going to be where the largest opening is going to be. And because we're going to be chroming over this design, you want to make sure you don't cure in between making your sections, because the chrome powder won't cure on to like triple cured gel because the powder doesn't have any like tacky residue to stick on. And then this is what they should look like. Try to make them as even as possible, but then again we are going to go over with some chrome and also some rhinestones, so it shouldn't matter too much. Okay guys, I'm going to be using this airbrush kit. This is what it says, airbrush system, doesn't really say anything else, but I'll link it in the description box below. Also, make sure like your window is open or something, because you don't want to be inhaling, sorry guys, you don't want to be inhaling any of the acrylics or anything else. So make sure you have a glove, a mask, and your window's open, okay? As you can see, you guys, I already tried going over with like an eyeshadow brush and some eyeshadow, but it wasn't giving what I was needing, you know. So now I'm going to go in with my airbrush. So I'm just going to go in with a couple drops of this black gel polish and then some acetone. Try to use 100% acetone with no add-ins. Oh shit. I've never done black airbrush before, so hoping it's not too dark. Oh my god. I'm just recording a voice over this because the airbrush machine ended up being too loud. Anyways, after mixing up the acetone and the black gel, I'm just going in with a paper towel just to make sure the color is correct, and I'm not just spraying some transparent gel onto my nails. And this is what the two look like. Try to make them as even as possible. And now I'm gonna go in with these rhinestones. Let me actually close the window. There you go. Some clear rhinestones, and I think in the picture it's like the second to smallest one. Let me check. Something like that. Anyways, there's that, and then we're gonna be putting it in the center of the stars, at the edge right here of the French tip, and then in the middle of the corsets. And of course, I'm gonna be using this Makart rhinestone glue. Oh wait, this is the one with the, okay, hold on. Okay, this one's the one with the regular spout. I kind of messed this one up when I was closing the lid, so when you guys have these, make sure you're very careful when you're putting the top on. Okay.
like I should add another one right there, but I'm not really sure. You also want to put it on the bow right here, so.
And now I'm just going in with some top coat before I put in the 3D gel onto the aura nail. Over here, I'm just making some 3D designs using the same McCart glue that I used to glue on the rhinestones and a thin, tiny, small brush. So with these 3D details, we are not going to go over it with top coat just because we've already added our top coat on the bottom and we want the design to stand out. And that's why it's really important to use a non-wipe, thick, clear gel. There's a reason why I use the McCart glue, the same glue as the rhinestones, just because it doesn't leave like a sticky tacky residue after you cure it. And then I also added more 3D designs on the thumbnail and also some rhinestones. Whenever you're working with rhinestones that are this big, you want to make sure you don't top coat the base just because the rhinestones are going to fall off, and then top coat all around it after you apply the rhinestones. And now that all the nails are done, I'm just going to go ahead and put them on a nail card. Make sure you file any excess gel that hangs over the nails. This will make sure you have a nice, crisp, and clean look, because you don't want to be out in public and you just see this weird gel hangnail that's going on. Guys, look how cute these are. Not really my style, but these are really cute.
So I just realized I never actually showed you guys how I put on my nails, and it's been like 2 years. So this is just with sticky tabs. This is one side. So I'm going to show you how to put them on with sticky tabs, and then in another video I'm going to show you how I use nail glue to put them on. So every set that you purchase from me, I always include one nail glue and then 1 or 2 sticky sheets, depending if I have enough sticky sheets for all the orders. This is like the nail little buffing block. I also include a cuticle stick, but I already pushed them back. I totally forgot. I didn't know I was gonna make this video. So anyways, what you're gonna do first, and before you even start sizing, is you're gonna take your nails, you're gonna wash them, make sure there's no oil on them. You can also go over the nail beds with some like alcohol, isopropanol, like an alcohol pad or whatever, but I don't have that. I need to actually go grab some more from the store. But anyways, besides that, after you're done with that, then you're gonna go in with your cuticle stick and push back your cuticles. If you don't have your cuticle stick or you lost it, you can go ahead and take one of the nails, and then let's say, okay, let's not do the thumb because I already have like a little sticky tab on, but let's do the pointer finger. You could just take the pointer finger nail and just like use the nail itself just to push it back. And like it's a little harsh right now just because I already like did all the washing and then the alcohol. So you want to do that like as soon as possible so that your skin is like pretty soft. It's easier to push back the cuticle. And in here we have like different size sticky tabs. And so what you want to do is you want to take this sheet and then try to figure out what your size is. Like for me, my thumb is usually the 3rd or like the 2nd one. I find that the press-ons adhere more when I buff out the nail beds, so I really recommend doing that. I see some people just use an alcohol pad and they're good, but I recommend using the block. I'm just gonna do that for every nail. And honestly, you guys, this looks so stupid. Oh my god. You know, like after I make nails, I kind of get arthritis in like my thumb and my ring fingers. So if my fingers move weirdly, that's why. Okay. Sorry, you guys. My hair is kind of crazy. Now that your nail beds are all buffed out, you can take a fluffy brush and just dust everything off, or you could just take a little paper towel and do the same thing. Now, you could either use the sticky tabs. I was like, well, bro, where did it go? You can either use the sticky tabs to adhere the press-ons on the nail, or you could use the nail glue, but for today I'm just going to show you how to use the sticky tabs because I got work tomorrow and I don't really want to wear this set to work tomorrow. I don't know, maybe I will, I don't know. Anyways, so you're going to take this little sheet and then just like size it. See, that's too big. Anything over here is a little too big for me. This is a little too wide, so you can flip it over and then check the other side. This one's actually perfect. So you don't want your like the size that you pick, you don't want it to go extend out of the nail bed, so you don't want it to touch the skin, just the nail. All right, so I already did one for my thumb. I'm gonna go ahead and do the one for my pointer finger. We're gonna go with this one. This one's a little too wide. And honestly, you can either do it this way where the tab is sticking up, or you could put it downwards. Sometimes I do put it downwards or lay it downwards just because it's rounded on the bottom and my nail beds are kind of round on the bottom. Anyways, you want to go ahead and just like make sure you smooth out any like creases or bubbles in the tab. And then it's kind of hard because I already have nails on this hand, but you want to just carefully peel that off. You could also just like put the sticky tabs on all of the nails on the hand first and then peel it off, but I just want to show you how to put them on. So it's off. It's kind of silly looking right now. And then go ahead and take your nail, put it on like this so it's like straight, or you could have your fingers face towards you. I find that this way makes it look crooked, so I like to go ahead and awkwardly hold my hand out like this and then put on the nail. So like, you guys can't really see. Okay, hold on. Can you guys see? Okay. Just stick that on, make sure it's nice and straight. You can go ahead and just push it a little bit and just push it down. See? There you go. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment what you want to see next. And that's all I wanted to show you guys for today. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.